Have you been thinking about making a move to the San Francisco Bay Area, but aren't sure which community really fits your lifestyle? Maybe you're looking for space, peace, and that California dream lifestyle close enough to everything, but far enough away to actually exhale? Well, today we're talking about two of the East Bay's most beautiful and luxurious communities, Alamo and Blackhawk. These two are often mentioned together because they're neighbors. They share the same top-rated schools, and they both offer that calm, elevated lifestyle that people picture when they think East Bay luxury. If you've ever driven along the 680 corridor between Walnut Creek and San Ramon and spotted these tree-lined streets, rolling hills, and gates that make you think, whatever's behind there looks amazing, you were probably looking at Blackhawk or Alamo. But before you start Zillowing and calling moving companies, let's break down the real pros and cons of living here, the beauty, the trade-offs, the peace and quiet, and yes, the price tag that comes with it. Before we dive in, I'm Sam Costello, your Tri-Valley Realtor. I help people find their perfect place to call home in Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, Alamo, and Blackhawk. On this channel, I share honest insights about Bay Area living, what each community feels like, what the market's doing, and tips to make your move as smooth as possible. If you love exploring neighborhoods and want real talk about East Bay life, then you're in the right place. All right, let's start with what makes people fall in love with Alamo and Blackhawk, the pros. The first thing people notice here is the space. In Alamo, most homes sit on half-acre to multi-acre lots. In Blackhawk, you'll find sprawling estates tucked behind private gates with landscape lawns, swimming pools, and those gorgeous Mount Diablo views. It's quiet, it's private, and you can actually breathe, which if you've spent time in more urban parts of the Bay, is saying something. If you've ever dreamed of having a big backyard, a circular driveway, or just not hearing your neighbors sneeze through the wall, then this is the place. If quiet and peace is something that you are looking for, Alamo and Blackhawk are exactly what people mean when they say tranquil living. You'll wake up to birds instead of traffic. You'll hear crickets at night, not sirens. There is this deep sense of calm that's hard to describe until you experience it. You're close to everything, grocery stores, restaurants, top schools, but when you pull into your neighborhood, it feels like you've escaped. For a lot of people who move here from the city, the peace and quiet is worth every single penny. Now let's talk about the schools. This one is huge. Both communities are part of the San Ramon Valley Unified School District, which is one of the best in the state. Schools like Monte Vista High, Los Cerros Middle, and Alamo Elementary, they all have stellar reputations. Families move here just for the education alone. And even if you don't have kids, top-rated schools mean stable home values, so it's actually a smart investment too. Safety is a major selling point. Both Alamo and Blackhawk consistently rank among the safest areas in the East Bay. Crime rates are extremely low and neighbors tend to look out for one another. You'll see people out walking dogs, jogging, or biking. Everyone waves, everyone's friendly, and there's a sense of pride in where people live. Even though Alamo is unincorporated and Blackhawk is gated, both have active community associations that organize events, maintain common areas, and foster that connected small town feel. If you love being outdoors, you'll fall hard in this area. Las Trampas Regional Wilderness borders Alamo with miles of hiking and horseback riding trails that feel worlds away from the Bay's hustle. Mount Diablo State Park is just minutes away for even more adventure. In Blackhawk, you'll see cyclists, golfers, and early morning walkers everywhere. The weather is classic East Bay sunny most of the year. Mild winters and crisp fall evenings that make you want to sit on your patio with a glass of wine. Even though both areas feel tucked away, they're surprisingly convenient. Alamo and Blackhawk sit right off the 680, putting you within 10 minutes of downtown Walnut Creek for shopping, restaurants, and that BART access, or 10 minutes the other way to Danville and San Ramon. You can be in Livermore's wine country in under half an hour, or in San Francisco in about 45 minutes, on a good day and with a very optimistic attitude about the Bay Area traffic. Now let's talk about the part that sets these areas apart, the lifestyle. Blackhawk in particular is known for luxury living. The centerpiece of the community is the Blackhawk Country Club. It has 2 championship golf courses, tennis courts, swimming, fitness, and an elegant clubhouse that hosts everything from weddings to wine dinners. The community is gated with private security patrols, manicured landscaping, and streets that look straight out of a luxury magazine. And just down the road is a Blackhawk Plaza, a beautifully designed shopping center with restaurants, a movie theater, and boutique stores. It's basically suburban resort living, minus the checkout day. Alamo, by contrast, is more relaxed, think elegant, established, and understated. You'll find horse properties, ranch-style homes, and quiet cul-de-sacs framed by oak trees. It's luxury, but with a little bit more country charm. People who want space and privacy without the HOA rules often lean towards Alamo, while those who love amenities and structure gravitate to Blackhawk. If you're looking for community, well, this is it. What I love most about the area is that you do get that warm community feel. Neighbors who actually know each other, but you're never far from big city convenience. You can have breakfast at local cafe, hike Las Trampas in the afternoon, and still make it out to dinner in Walnut Creek or Livermore that evening. It is the best of both worlds kind of lifestyle. Now, before we talk about the cons, if you're enjoying this breakdown so far and you want to stay up to date on Bay Area neighborhoods, housing trends, and what it's really like to live here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every week about life in the Tri-Valley, so if you're thinking about making a move, you'll be the first to see my latest tours and also market updates. Okay, all right, let's get into the cons, because even paradise has a few quirks. Con number one, the cost. This is not a budget-friendly place to live. The median home price in Alamo is around $2 million, and in Blackhawk it's closer to 2.5, and that's for mid-range homes. Luxury estates can easily go above $5 million. Property taxes, utilities, and maintenance on larger homes, they add up fast. Even the grocery store run can feel like Whole Foods on steroids. It's truly one of those you get what you pay for areas, but you will be paying for it. Neither Alamo or Blackhawk has public transportation. So, driving is a must. No BART station, no major bus lines, no park and ride hub. If you work in the city, expect to drive to Walnut Creek or Dublin to catch a train. It's fine for remote or hybrid workers, and honestly, most people here do drive, but if you're used to walking to coffee shops or riding the train to work, this could be a big adjustment. If nightlife is high on your must-have list, then this most likely won't be a good fit. If you're looking for late-night bars, live music, or anything that stays open past around 10 p.m., you're gonna have to drive. The local vibe is very wine on the patio and dinner with friends, not club scene. Blackhawk Plaza does have restaurants and a movie theater, but the energy is quiet, family-oriented, and laid back. If you're a night owl, this probably isn't gonna be your place. With Alamo and Blackhawk, HOAs are extremely common. This one applies mostly to Blackhawk. The HOA there is famously strict. Everything from paint colors to landscaping to how long you can leave your trash cans out is regulated. The upside is it keeps the community looking beautiful and uniform. The downside is, well, you may feel like you're living in an episode of Desperate Housewives. Alamo, being unincorporated, is a bit freer, but some neighborhoods still have their own smaller associations, which do also carry guidelines. With all that land and privacy, it comes with responsibility. Large yards, pools, and long driveways require upkeep, whether it's landscaping, irrigation, or pest control. Most homeowners hire teams to manage it all, but it's something to factor into your budget and your lifestyle. If you're dreaming of acreage but you don't like yard work, make sure you're ready for the trade-offs. People sometimes call this area the Alamo Blackhawk bubble. It's peaceful, beautiful, and insulated, which can make it a little feel removed from the outside world. People love that sense of exclusivity, others find it too predictable. If you crave diversity, density, or an urban energy, it might feel too slow. The area is geared towards established homeowners. You won't find many condos or starter homes, and when you do, they're usually snapped up very quickly. So if you're entering the market for the first time, you may need to look nearby in Danville, San Ramon, or Livermore for more attainable price points. This one's becoming a bigger topic across California because Alamo and Blackhawk are surrounded by hills, open space. Some properties fall into higher fire risk zones, which can make insurance even harder and more expensive to find. It's manageable with proper mitigation, but something to absolutely research if you're buying here. Let's talk about what it actually feels like living here day to day. Living in Alamo or Blackhawk feels like pressing pause on the chaos of the Bay Area. It's mornings filled with birds and sunlight, afternoons spent outdoors, and evening that end with golden sunsets over the hills. Neighbors stop to chat, kids play outside, and life moves at a slower, more intentional pace. In Alamo, you'll find a more rural, down-to-earth feel, horse properties, fruit trees, and that old California ranch charm. In Blackhawk, it's resort-style living, luxury homes, palm tree-lined boulevards, country club amenities, and everything manicured to perfection. Both are stunning, they just attract slightly different personalities. For a quick bit of history, Alamo was settled in the mid-1800s, and it became known for its fertile farmland and ranches. The name Alamo means poplar tree in Spanish, inspired by the trees that grew along San Ramon Creek. Blackhawk was developed much later in the 1970s on what was once a working cattle ranch. It was designed as an exclusive master plan golf community, and it's still one of the most prestigious addresses in the whole of the East Bay. If you're comparing them to nearby cities, Danville offers more of a small town, walkable downtown vibe. San Ramon is newer, busier, and a bit more corporate. Walnut Creek is your go-to for shopping, dining, and nightlife. Alamo and Blackhawk, they're all about tranquility, space, and refinement. So who's going to love living here? Those who want excellent schools, professionals who value privacy, and retirees who are ready to slow down and enjoy life in style. It's also perfect for anyone who loves outdoors, golf, or a sense of community that's elegant but not overly flashy. Who might not love it here? First-time buyers, city dwellers craving nightlife, or anyone who doesn't want to drive. If you prefer walkability and constant action, you might be happier in Danville or Walnut Creek. Here's the bottom line. Alamo and Blackhawk offer the best of East Bay luxury and lifestyle. You get safety, beauty, community, and calm, all within reach of world-class amenities. The trade-offs are the cost, the commute, and the maintenance that come with that much space. But if you're looking for a peaceful, elegant place to call home, it's hard to find a better match. I would absolutely live here if I wanted more space, the sunshine, and every day that feels like a Saturday energy. Alamo or Blackhawk would be at the top of my list, and obviously you would need that budget too. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the pros and cons of living in Alamo and Blackhawk, California. If you're thinking about making a move anywhere in the Tri-Valley area, Livermore, Pleasanton, Dublin, San Ramon, Danville, Alamo, Blackhawk, reach out to me. I would love to help you find your perfect fit. I'm Sam Costello, your Tri-Valley Realtor, reminding you to work hard, live well, and let's find your next home. Stick around for the next one as we talk all things Bay Area living. I'll see you in the next one.